Welcome to slbynaenglish. No one told her name. Even her husband didn't tell her name, and so she wanted to know the name through the certificates. And so she wanted to go to her parents' house. She asked permission. Let's start the lesson. But still, how to live without knowing one's name? It was all right all these days, since the question had not occurred to her. Now it was really hard to live without a name. Just for 2 days, you manage somehow or other, until and unless I go and get my name, I shall find it difficult to live. She pleaded with her husband and managed to get out of the house. Why, dear daughter, have you come so suddenly? Are your children and husband all right? Why have you come alone? Behind affectionate inquiries of the father and the mother, there was a strain of suspicion. Recollecting immediately the purpose of her visit, the housewife asked her mother most pitifully, Amma, tell me what is my name? What is it, Amma? You are our elder daughter. We gave you education up to BA and got you married with 50,000 rupees as dowry. We took care of your two deliveries. Each time we alone bore the expenses of the maternity home. You have two children, and your husband has a good job, a very nice person too. Your children are well mannered. It's not my history, Amma. It's my name I want. At least tell me where my certificates are. When she wanted to go home, she asked her husband's permission. He doubts who will clean the house in the absence of her. She wanted him to manage just for 2 days. Pleaded means requested. I will get name by going home, that is parents' house, just for 2 days. She asked her husband. They shocked to see her suddenly all alone. She went home to her parents' house. They shocked to see her suddenly all alone. She asked her mother about her name, but she didn't tell the name. She asked about the certificate. I don't know, child. Recently, we cleaned out the almirah of old papers and files and arranged some glassware in their place. Some important files we kept in the attic. We shall search for them tomorrow. Now, what is the hurry? Don't worry about them. Take a good bath and have your meal, child, said the housewife's mother. The housewife took a good bath and ate her meal, but she could not sleep. While scrubbing the house, humming happily, joyously, and making mugulu, she had never thought that she would have to face so many difficulties like this by forgetting her own name. Dawn broke, but the search for the certificates among the files in the attic had not ended. Now the wife asked everyone she met. She asked the trees, the ant hills, the pond, the school where she had studied, the college. After all, after all the shouting and the waiting and the wailing, she met a friend and succeeded in recovering her name. That friend was also like her, married and a housewife like her, but she had not made swabbing the sole purpose of her life, and scrubbing was only a part of her life. She remembered her name and the names of her friends. This particular friend recognized our housewife. Mother told that the almirah was cleaned with files and papers. Attic is the almirah, like where our extra luggage we put. We use only sometimes that attic. Okay, important files are kept in attic. Mother told that. Search it tomorrow. She wanted her daughter to take her bath. After that, take meal, rest for a while. But she could not sleep because the question was struggling in her mind. She started the searching certificates. Dawn broke. Dawn broke means it was early in the morning. The search was not ended. She could not find anything she wanted. She asked everyone about her name. She became restless because of the question in her mind. That is, what is the name of her? At that time, she met a friend and succeeded in finding her name. She is not doing cleaning home only as a single purpose of her life. Scrubbing is only part of her life. She remembered her name and also her friends' names. She recognized her friend, that is the heroine of the story, housewife, name also. She called her as Sarada. Sarada, my dear Sarada, she shouted and embraced her. The housewife felt like a person, totally parched and dried up, about to die of thirst. Getting a drink of cool water from the new earthen kuja poured into her mouth with a spoon and given thus a new life. The friend did indeed give her a new life. You are Sarada. You came first in our school in the 10th class. You came first in the music competition conducted by the college. You used to paint good pictures too. We were 10 friends all together. I meet all of them sometime or other. We write letters to each other. Only you have gone out of our reach. Tell me, why are you living incognito? Her friend confronted her. She called her as Sarada. She gained her identity. Parched means dehydrated. Till that time, she is running. She is about to die now. Her friend poured some water into her mouth and gave her a new life. She told about her friend. Incognito, totally cut off. Incognito means totally cut off. Confronted means asked. Yes, Pramila, what do you say is true? Of course, I am Sarda. Until you said that, I could not remember it. All the shells of my mind were taken up with only one thing, how well I can scrub the floors. I remember nothing else. Had I not met you, I would have gone mad, said the housewife named Sarda. Sarda returned home, climbed the attic, and fished out her certificates, the pictures she had drawn, old albums, everything she succeeded in getting out. She also searched further and managed to find the prizes she had received in school and college. Overjoyed, she returned home. You have not been here. Look at the state of the house. It's like a chowdhury. Oh, what a relief you are here. Now it is like a festival for us, said Sarada's husband. Until Pramila told her name, she could not remember that. She felt like a person now. All her friends did all the things but as a part of their lives. Again came home and went to attic. She took her certificates, paintings, prizes in school and in colleges. Overjoyed, she returned home. She asked her husband to call her by name. Just Scrubbing the floor does not make a festival. By the way, from now onwards, don't call me Emoy Gimoy. My name is Sarada. Call me Sarada, understood? Having said that, she went inside, humming joyously. Sarada, who had always cared so much for discipline, keeping an eye on every corner, checking if there was dust, making sure things were properly arranged, each in its correct and respective order, now sat on the sofa, which had not been dusted for the last 2 days. She sat there showing the children an album of her paintings that she had brought for them. This is by Satyavati. Asked her husband to call her by name. Sarada showed all the things to the children, that is the paintings, next prizes, etc., that she got in the college and also in school. She sat in sofa which was not cleaned. Women should realize becoming housewife is only not to restrict their lives to house. Life is much more beyond that. This story highlights the struggle of woman who forgets her name in the zeal of scrubbing her house. That means women should realize becoming housewife is only not to restrict their lives to house. Author P. Satyavati is one of those writers who have brought feminism to the peak in Telugu literature. Though she is a retired English lecturer, she has great understanding of the Telugu accent and the idiom of the respective regions. She is adept in portraying human experience universally. The technique of appealing to the readers by weaving the story wonderfully with a philosophical touch and theological aspect is her forte. She has published 4 anthologies of short stories, 5 novels, and a collection of essays. She has won a number of prestigious awards. This story, What is My Name, is originally published as Illalakagane Pandagona in Telugu in 1990 and has been translated into almost all the South Indian languages and Hindi. ఈ కథకు ఆధారము తెలుగులో ఇల్లలకగానే పండగవున అనేటువంటిది అనమాట. దాని నుంచి ఈ స్టోరీ రాశారు. దాన్ని అన్ని భాషల్లోకి ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేశారు. Did you understand the lesson? Today it is enough. Bye for now. If you like my videos, please like it, share it, and subscribe it.